right, football fans, welcome to the Footy Battle. And it's the live watch along tonight between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid at the MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, United States of America. Promises to be an interesting and a cracker. Two of one two of the best teams in the world going head to head in this particular encounter in the semifinals of the Club World Cup single leg fixture. Ladies and gentlemen, quite a number of things are going to be expected in this particular game as regards players, match starts, and of course the scoreline as well. And it promises to be an interesting one. PSG boast of quite a number of players that are exciting, as well as Real Madrid as well. Kylian Mbappé is paired in the attack for tonight alongside Gonzalo Garcia, massive player who scored 4 goals in this tournament so far, and he's at the top with Angel Di Maria of Benfica and the goals scored in this Club World Cup. Massive one, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just try as much as possible to connect with other people on this particular live and see how it goes. As you're joining, ensure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts. What do you think? Will PSG win this one, or will Real Madrid put out Paris Saint-Germain and book a place in the final with Chelsea? It's a good one having Kylian Mbappé starting in this particular game. I think Xabi Alonso wouldn't afford to take that risk of not starting Kylian Mbappé since Kylian Mbappé is fit. And notable to see is the fact that Gonzalo Garcia is also starting. And so far so good. He's earned the trust of the coach, regardless of coming in and deputizing for Kylian Mbappé. It's worthy of note to inform you that Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't make it to the match day squad as a result of injury that he's picked up. And of course, Paris Saint-Germain are missing players like Willian, Pacho, and of course Lucas Hernández, who both got red carded in that match against Bayern Munich. As well as Huijsen missing, as well as Huijsen missing as a result of being suspended with a red card. The match appears to be a bit delayed, guys, and not quite sure what is really happening at the MetLife Stadium, but it appears to be a bit delayed, and probably few things are being put in place as regard logistics or what have you. It remains to be seen, but once the game begins, it's going to be a Royal Rumble. It's going to be a battle between Paris Saint-Germain and of course, Real Madrid. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Drop your thoughts. What do you think about this particular encounter? What do you think, guys? The game is still being delayed, and the preparations are going on the pitch. It appears Trent Alexander-Arnold suffered a setback in training yesterday and could miss and has missed the game for today against Paris Saint-Germain. The referee coming up to the pitch, and the players are being called upon one after the other. We've got Achraf Hakimi, Beraldo in defense, Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian international, Fabian Ruiz, the man who masterminds the midfield trial, and of course, Ousmane Dembélé walking out as well. And Desire Doué, amazing player, interesting player. I think he's scored 3 goals so far in this tournament. And Vitinha is 1 trophy away from winning 7 in a season. Nuno Mendes as well, the man who marshals the left back position. And Neves and Donnarumma stepping out as well. And of course, the captain for Paris Saint-Germain, Marquinhos. All right, guys, as you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. We've got Jude Bellingham coming out. Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. coming after him. We've got Kylian Mbappé, the killer Mbappé himself. Aurelian Tchouameni follows afterwards. Ada Güler, amazing player. Of course, Frank Garcia and Antonio Rudiger, the madman for the Real Madrid defense, and Gonzalo Garcia stepping out as well, and Raúl Asencio coming back from being suspended, and Thibaut Courtois. Of course, Federico Valverde is captaining Real Madrid for this particular encounter. Amazing player, Federico Valverde. Talented player he is. And he's one man that can't be pushed aside when it comes about talking about, the achievement of Real Madrid so far. If you are just joining, we're having like a delayed starting from MetLife Stadium. But the players are shaking hands now, and in no time, the game is going to be starting. The lineups quickly: Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, Nuno Mendes, and Marquinhos, Ronaldo, and of course, for Achraf Hakimi, Vitinha, Neves, and Fabian Ruiz. Trent Alexander-Arnold is injured, and Dean Huijsen appears to be suspended for this encounter. And Real Madrid appears to be adopting the 4-3-3 formation. I think going to be having Gonzalo Garcia spearheading the attack alongside Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr. on the left. I'm just struggling a bit. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out in this particular game because both teams look very exciting in this tournament. Prior to this tournament, Real Madrid have had a bit of, topsy-turvy in their respective leagues, and of course, their European expeditions as well didn't really go well last season. But I think with the introduction of Xabi Alonso and a tweak of the formation and some players, we've seen Rodrigo hasn't really gotten to start for Real Madrid. Another Güler, one who hasn't been favored under Carlo Ancelotti, has been, getting the call up by Xabi Alonso. It's one thing to note that players have coaches have got players they prefer, if you understand what I mean. But looking forward to what Kylian Mbappé can do in this game, and of course, one thing I love seeing when Paris Saint-Germain plays is the flair and the take-ons, the way they go about with the dribbling and everything. The likes of Kvaratskhelia, how it links up with Ousmane Dembélé and Desiree Doué. And we could also have Bradley Barcola coming from the bench as well for Paris Saint-Germain. Amazing game is going to be tonight. If you are just joining, please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, share to other people. Let's enjoy ourselves. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. The game has kick-started at the MetLife Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. It's the game 62 of the FIFA Club World Cup at the MetLife Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just keep my water here with me so I could hydrate. Whenever it is, it appears I'm quite exhausted. All right, guys. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Babatunde Shonde is asking, are you showing it? I'm sorry, I can't show it because of copyright. I'm sorry. This is like a live watch along. We get to join and engage Vinicius Jr. to Valverde. Valverde finds Aurelian Tchouameni. Takes a shot, but that didn't go well for him. It was deflected. So a corner kick. Corner kick for Real Madrid. Early glimpse of hope for Real Madrid as it appears they are attacking. I think the corner kick is going to be a quick one from Kylian Mbappé to... Vinicius Jr. gave that away. And Desiree Doué moving on the right flank. 3 against 1 now. Kvaratskhelia tries to take on and he makes a shot. Side netted. I think it's just one thing to see about Kvaratskhelia. It could be very, very dangerous. An amazing player. It's been very, very important for Paris Saint-Germain so far. Kvaratskhelia. Goal kick for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois plays a long one. Raylan Charmeni. Fabian Ruiz. Neves operating from the central midfield. Mendy passes to Kvaratskhelia. Real Madrid sitting deep right now, and PSG controlling the tempo of the game. Achraf Hakimi finds Dembélé to Fabian Ruiz, and a shot cleverly saved by Thibaut Courtois. Fabian Ruiz plays that with his left foot. Full stretch from Thibaut Courtois there. Achraf Hakimi again. Big save. Achraf Hakimi again. Go! Oh, what a save. 2 saves in the space of 1 minute by Thibaut Courtois. Amazing goalkeeper there. Kylian Mbappé on the loose. Gives it to Kvaratskhelia. Back to Kylian Mbappé. Was blocked there. It's end-to-end attack, ladies and gentlemen. I'm enjoying myself right about now. Güler. Vinicius Jr. back to Ada Güler. Plays a crossing to Kylian Mbappé was trying to get a flick there, but he lost his balance there, and the keeper was an easy one for the keeper to catch. 2 saves from Thibaut Courtois in the space of 1 minute. Amazing goalkeeper. Kvaratskhelia moving again, one-on-one with Valverde. Dembélé to Desiree Doué. Takes on Kvaratskhelia. Plays a passing ball. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain. Fabian Ruiz. Goal! Fabian Ruiz scores for Paris Saint-Germain, ladies and gentlemen. They've been rampant. I mean, you can't afford to make a mistake against, a PSG side. And of course, it's the man that comes back into the team, Raúl Asencio. Erratic there. Can't afford. He lost concentration there, ladies and gentlemen. And from the build-up into the goal where Fabian Ruiz scored, I just feel that if the VAR comes to check that particular one, there could also be a penalty for Paris Saint-Germain because there was an infringement upon Dembélé by Thibaut Courtois. But no doubt, amazing player Fabian Ruiz has been, and he's just scored. Got a phone call, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm very sorry, guys. I just missed the second goal for Paris Saint-Germain. Exciting one for Ousmane Dembélé. And got the better of Thibaut Courtois. I just feel Chelsea fans needs to be worried now because the final isn't going to be an easy one. 10 minutes gone past. It's just 10 minutes past now, and Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 goals. It's crazy, to be honest. Oh, man. Squad says Xabi Alonso is facing this. Oh, Paris Saint-Germain. Free kick to Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha is taking that. Vitinha headed out by Frangasha. Xabi Alonso beckoning on his player to keep calm and to remain composed. Luis Enrique shouting out instructions to his players. They want more. They've seen blood, guys. Güler finds Jude Bellingham, finds Kylian Mbappé. Infringement on João Neves by Kylian Mbappé there. Nuno Mendes. He kicks that too much and couldn't get a control of that. Vitinha. I think Nuno Mendes has been very, very interesting so far. He's been a left back, if not the best in the world right now. He's got pace. He's very involved in building up attacks leading to goals. And it's been found on few occasions at the false 9 position, which shows he could be very, very dangerous. Having Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side of the defense and, of course, Achraf Hakimi on the right side. It's very exciting times for Paris Saint-Germain, France. Les Parisiens. Jude Bellingham on the ground now, infringed upon by Desiree Doué. About Güler taking the free kick. Praise the crossing. Oh. He's killed that. Dispossessed. Raúl Asencio. Mendes again. Fabian Ruiz. Jude Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Pass to Desiree Doué. Frank Garcia quickly to the rescue there. I think one thing that's been affecting Real Madrid in this particular game is the fact that it's quite difficult for them to keep the ball on their legs for a long time. They lose possession too much, which is something you don't do against a team as versatile as Paris Saint-Germain. Ousmane Dembélé. Pass to Fabian Ruiz. Offside there. Ousmane Dembélé sets up Fabian Ruiz nicely for a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper. It was an offside. Thank you guys for joining. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for joining this live. Please like, share, subscribe, guys. Kvaratskhelia up against Valverde. Takes a short ball. That was blocked. Bellingham tries a pass. Blocked by Marquinhos. Mendy. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Beraldo to Fabian Ruiz. And back to Vitinha. To Shaw Neves. Dembele. He's trying to set up Achraf Hakimi there, but that was too much. Throwing for Real Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain president in attendance, as well as Gianni Infantino with the Real Madrid president Florentino Perez in attendance. Paris Saint-Germain building from behind now. Beraldo with the ball to Nuno Mendes, to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia 1v1 with Valverde, cuts back. He's trying to find his man, but he couldn't. Lays the pass across to Fabian Ruiz. Back to the midfield and Achraf Hakimi tries a shot. I was way off target. It's interesting to see that fullbacks from Paris Saint-Germain could be going as high up the pitch to get shot on target or off target. Marcel Desailly in attendance as well. Vinicius Jr. with the ball. That was taken away from him by Nuno Mendes. Like lollipop taken away from a baby. Nuno Mendes, one man you don't want to mess with. Takes no shenanigans from you. Misplaced pass by Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Jr. sends the cross in. Tries to find Kylian Mbappé, but collected calmly by Marquinhos. Back to Beraldo. Back to Nuno Mendes. There's a Redoué with Kvaratskhelia. There's a Redoué. Gets the pass. So Hakimi back to Dembélé. Vitinha sends the pass across to Kvaratskhelia. 1v1 with Valverde. Was trying to get a flick back to Fabian Ruiz, but was successfully blocked by Federico Valverde. I mean, finding Kvaratskhelia 1v1 situations with Federico Valverde, I just feel Real Madrid, the midfield of Real Madrid, isn't connecting at all. Misplaced pass by Dembele. Kylian Mbappé picks that up. 2 against 1 on Kylian Mbappé. Drives in. Was trying to cut in and get a shot, but was blocked. That was easy catch for Donnarumma. Remember Kylian Mbappé in the last match against, in the quarterfinals, he came off the bench and scored a wonderful volley. Or would I say is a bicycle kick? Achraf Hakimi. Back to Hakimi. Hakimi sets off Fabian Ruiz. Goal! Second goal for Fabian Ruiz in this match. 3-0 Paris Saint-Germain, guys. 3-0. It's a slaughter. Real Madrid is in shambles. 3-0. Paris Saint-Germain running riot against Real Madrid. It's crazy. Crazy event happening at the MetLife Stadium. It's a third for Paris Saint-Germain. Chelsea fans, I hope you're not getting scared already. What a pass to Achraf Hakimi. Sets up Fabian Ruiz. Comes back from Valverde. Couldn't do anything. Not much Valverde could do there. And Thibaut Courtois was lost there. Fabian Ruiz uses Federico Valverde to block the vision of Thibaut Courtois. Paris Saint-Germain touchline in celebrations, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0. Paris Saint-Germain 3, Real Madrid 0. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I didn't see this coming, guys. Fabian Ruiz, amazing player. Fabian Ruiz with a goal. I'm just wondering what team is Luis Enrique building, or what has he built with Paris Saint-Germain? They look very formidable, and it's going to be a difficult one to take them down, I must confess. Amazing, amazing team. 3-0, guys. 26 minutes. Insane. This is insane. Ashraf Hakimi. Back to Fabian Ruiz. Finds João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Aurelian Tchouameni receives a yellow card there. That's a bad tackle on Ashraf Hakimi by Aurelian Tchouameni. Marquinhos. It's almost half an hour between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, and Real Madrid doing the Oslo. Ashraf Hakimi blocked by Jude Bellingham. Corner kick for Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha is taking that. Vitinha. No Mendes picks that up. Takes on Asencio. Drops a pass blocked here by Asencio. Kvaratskhelia makes a turn, makes a shot, blocked by Rudiger. One Diswa Shiba says, show us, bro. I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's against more like a copyright policy, if you understand what I mean. I can't show the game. Dembélé. Oh, offside there. I'm sorry, Shiba. I can't show the game, the live game on the screen because I could get, I could get problems on my page if I do that, because it's a match that is supposed to be strictly watched from whichever outlet that is doing that. Thank you for your understanding. All right, cooling break for the players. And I'm just wondering what Luis Enrique would be discussing with his players. Whether he's going to be telling them to add more goals or what. But I just feel for Xabi Alonso, these are games and moments where you could really show the stuff you are made of. This kind of instructions you dish out and how the players react to a 3-0 defeat in the 30th minute of the game, how you can turn that around is one of the things that really sets you amongst the elite coaches, if you understand what I mean. Thank you for joining, guys. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow this page. This is the Footy Battle, where we drop updates about games. As we're heading towards the new season, a lot of live watch-along like this will be done, just to entertain you guys. Sana Cece saying, show it, bro. I'm sorry, I can't show the game on the screen, if you understand what I mean. It's against like the rules and policy. It's not something I could do. If I could do that, I would really find a way of, bringing the game on the screen, but I can't do that. I could get banned from operating on this page. Ashraf Hakimi. Can Real Madrid do an Istanbul in this particular game? Coming from 3 goals down and, turning the game around. I'm not sure. Not against a team like a team like Paris Saint-Germain. Worthy of knowing that Paris Saint-Germain, lost a game coming into the semifinals of this tournament. They've lost just 1 game, and Real Madrid is still unbeaten. And they're receiving they're receiving the beating now in the semifinals. Paris Saint-Germain, one team you don't mess with, and it appears to be in very good form. Serge Gnabry and Frank Ribery present for this game. They appear to be discussing and talking as regards this game. There's a Redway on the loose. Thibaut Courtois to the rescue. Bellingham. Vinicius Jr. Back to Kylian Mbappé. Finds Valverde. Mbappé. Oh, Kvaratskhelia. Moving. Intercepted from behind by Jude Bellingham. One thing about Paris Saint-Germain is that whenever the attack is on the loose, it's quite difficult for them to be contained. Vinicius Jr. And I must commend Jude Bellingham there. That was a clean tackle from Jude Bellingham. Coming from behind and getting the ball away from Kvaratskhelia. Not many players could do that without committing a foul. Tremaine. Valverde finds Kylian Mbappé. That was too wide. Infringed upon. Kylian Mbappé beckoning on the referee for a penalty. Appears to be in discomfort. And holding onto his leg. The referee calls for that. I don't think that's a penalty. I think João Neves clearly wins that particular ball, but it's one of those things. Kylian Mbappé stayed on the ground for too long, and which could really cause a worry for the referee. Kylian Mbappé is back on his feet now. Kvaratskhelia. One-on-one against... Oh! Shoots that, but that was wide. Kvaratskhelia. Dangerous there. Beats Asencio to his game. Plays that with the inside of his field ball. Didn't get the perfect curve for that particular ball to slot it into the bottom corner. Full stretch from Thibaut Courtois. Quickly into the stats of this game, Achraf Hakimi has either scored or assisted in each of his last 4 games at the Club World Cup. Scored against Seattle, scored against Inter Miami, got an assist versus Bayern, an assist versus Real Madrid as well. And he's got an assist against his former side, Real Madrid. Amazing talent. And I think he's really in that conversation for the African best player. I think he could be the favorite to win that, if I'm not mistaken. Bellingham. Thibaut Courtois to the rescue. Valverde was trying to get a cross-in ball that was blocked. Free kick for Paris Saint-Germain. And Dembélé is topping the attempt on goal in this particular game. He's got 4, followed by Achraf Hakimi, 2, and Kvaratskhelia, 2 as well. Fabian Ruiz limping, appears to be in discomfort. Vitinha. To Achraf Hakimi, back to Vitinha. Oh, Desiree Doué was trying not to get into an offside position and leave that for Achraf Hakimi ball. Real Madrid player was quick to find that. Almost rounding up the first half at New Jersey, guys. Still 3-0. Paris Saint-Germain 3, Real Madrid 0. All Real Madrid have been trying appears not to have worked so far. They've moved from a 3-4, 3-4-2-1, I guess, or 3-3, 3-3-2-1 formation to a 4-4-3, 4-3-3 formation, and back to a 5-4-1 formation. That's what Paris Saint-Germain could do to you guys. I just hope Chelsea fans are not fidgeting wherever they are. Thibaut Courtois, goal kick there. Plays a long one in. Kvaratskhelia, Valverde was quick to get that. Quick update, guys. Victor Gyökeres insists on not showing up at Sporting anymore. Only Arsenal clubs remain in talks. And Madueke talks continues. He wants Arsenal Football Club. Ekitike direction is Premier League and Kudus £55 million paid in 3 years. Carreras done soon. No bids yet for Jadon Sancho. Transfer update, ladies and gentlemen. Transfer dominoes dropping as it's hot. Three minutes added on. Stoppage time. And contrary to reports, £25 million would fall short of Man City's valuation of Jamie McAtee. They got £40 million for Cole Palmer, and McAtee has played more Premier League games than Cole Palmer before he left, plus a Premier League season at Sheffield United and Champions League games. So, Manchester City rates Jamie McAtee more than £25 million. They appear not to be having that. Interest for Jamie McAtee from Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace. Corner kick for Paris Saint-Germain. Nuno Mendes there. Plays a shot. Blocked by, parried away by Thibaut Courtois. Oh. Yellow card for João Neves as he hold on to Güler. Wouldn't allow Güler to move. Notable to note that João Neves was, Kylian Mbappé couldn't get that. Donnarumma was quick to pick that. João Neves was signed from Benfica for 60 million euros. He's lived up to the expectation. Has been a revelation in the midfield trio of Neves, Vitinha, and of course Fabian Ruiz. I think so far they are like the trio close to what we have when Xavi, Iniesta, and of course Sergio Busquets were at their prime. Dembélé lays a cross. Tries it by himself, and that was parried away by Thibaut Courtois. Thibaut Courtois on the ground and holding on to his tie. Appears to have hit his tie against the post. That was the first half. Amazing first half to behold for Paris Saint-Germain. $35 goals for Ousmane Dembélé in this single campaign and this single season. And the Parisian army marching on to the dressing room for more instructions, guys. All right, guys, I would need to come back. I just need a few minutes to attend to some things, guys. Sorry about that, but we'll be back for the second half update. Quickly before I go, talks advance between AS Roma and Brighton for the loan of Evan Ferguson with an option to buy. There is a total agreement in place between Brighton and AS Roma for the one-season loan for Evan Ferguson with an option to buy at the end of the season. Everything is in place. Four other clubs have also contacted Evan Ferguson's camp in the last hours, with two of them being Premier League clubs. Could be one to watch Evan Ferguson. A final decision is expected in the next days, with the player set to give an answer soon. Amazing one for Evan Ferguson. Hopefully, he gets a club where he could start consistently, as he appears to be probably surplus to requirement with Brighton over beyond. All right, welcome guys to the second half of this interesting game. Desiree Doué just scored ball. It was offside. Kvaratskhelia on the loose again. Finds Hakimi. Oh, Desiree Doué with a shot. Pushed away by Thibaut Courtois. Gonzalo Garcia, tries to set up Kylian Mbappé but was blocked by Nuno Mendes. Mbappé. Intercepted by Fabian Ruiz. Bellingham. Chamene. Infringement upon Chamene. Thank you guys for joining. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. This is the Footy Battle, and this is the live watch along between Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid. Chamene appears to be down right now. Looks to be a shoulder problem. Hopefully that isn't serious. He's back on his feet now. Thank you guys for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Beraldo. Valverde to Chamene. Loose possession there. Desiree Doué finds intercepted by Valverde. I mean, Jude Bellingham isn't in this game at all. He appears to be lost, and I wouldn't know. Probably it's because it doesn't get enough supply, or I'm not just sure what could be the issue or what could be the problem. Güler. Mbappé. That was a wayward strike from Mbappé. Way off target. Way off target by Kylian Mbappé. Fabian Ruiz. Infringement by Raúl Asencio on Fabian Ruiz. On Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. It's a battle with Gonzalo Garcia. Nuno Mendes finds Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha to Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Dembélé is possessed by Güler. Valverde to Gonzalo Garcia. Pushed down by Nuno Mendes. Free kick to Real Madrid. The Bellingham to Fran Garcia. Gonzalo Garcia to Valverde. Mbappé lurking around. The pass was too much from Jude Bellingham. And throwing for Paris Saint-Germain. Desiree Doué finds Ashraf Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz to Doué. Kvaratskhelia caught seen. Gets a strike, but that was too high. Way out. Desiree Doué. Vitinha. Hakimi. Hakimi was trying to set up. Set up someone there, but I was calmly collected by the Real Madrid defense. Vinicius Jr. Mbappé waiting there. Tries it by himself. Mbappé appears disappointed with Vinicius Jr. Bradley Barcola coming on for Paris Saint-Germain. Dembélé replaced, Kvaratskhelia replaced as well. And Bradley Barcola comes in as well as Goncalo Ramos. Just see if I could update that quickly, hopefully. It's not gonna be an easy one to update that. I mean, I need someone who could be updating this, but not bad. Bradley Barcola on the loose now. Barcola. Ramos coming in. Oh, tries to set up. Neves there, ball calmly collected by Tchouaméni. Valverde to Vinicius Jr. Back to Valverde. Vinicius Jr. Covered there by Fabian Ruiz. João Neves back to Bradley Barcola. Bradley Barcola against Asencio. Zeredoué plays a cross in. Oh, Barcola tries to get that, but was blocked by Asencio. An absolute piece of defensive work from Federico Valverde there. Modric is warming up to come in for Real Madrid. Bellingham driving forward into the middle. Jude Bellingham plays a shot but was blocked by Beraldo. Gonzalo Garcia crossing for Vinicius Jr. Couldn't get that ball. Marquinhos was quick to the rescue. Interesting. Are we going to see a comeback in this game? I'm not sure about that. Oh, Kylian Mbappé shot there. Perfect save from Donnarumma. I think Real Madrid are beginning to come alive in this game. Triple substitution for Real Madrid there. We've got Militao, Brahim Diaz, and of course, the long-standing Luka Modric coming in. They replaced Bellingham, Asencio, and of course Vinicius Jr. Trial substitution for Real Madrid. Let's see what Luka Modric could bring into the midfield of Real Madrid. The fans are in opera moment as they welcome Luka Modric, a long-standing servant for the Galacticos. Güler, Valverde, tries to drop a low pass there, but was collected by Paris Saint-Germain. I think the banter will be interesting tonight from Barcelona fans. And wouldn't be an easy one for Real Madrid fans tonight, as it appears to be trailing 3-0 against Paris Saint-Germain. Not the kind of result I'm expecting, And double substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Zaire Emery looks to be coming in. Desiree Doué, of course, Fabian Ruiz being substituted. 2 goals for Fabian Ruiz. Modric gets a cross in. Couldn't find Kylian Mbappé there. Modric. Oh. Lost possession to Zaire Emery. Modric back to Valverde. Militao. Corner kick for Real Madrid. Güler. Crossing for Güler. Finds Marquinhos. Vitinha. Zambri sets up. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh. Was blocked by Frangashia. Bradley Barcola to Vitinha. Bradley Barcola. Lovely piece of skill there. Tries it himself, but was an easy one for Thibaut Courtois. Blistering pace from Kylian Mbappé, but Donnarumma was quick to pick that up. Oh, free kick to Real Madrid. The attack from Bradley Barcola was cut short. Nuno Mendes fouls Brahim Diaz. Another substitution. Ronaldo de Lima present. Dani Carvajal comes in. It's a good thing to know that Dani Carvajal, coming from a long-standing injury, replaces Gonzalo Garcia. And having Dani Carvajal back and Eder Militao shows good signs of what they could do in the coming season. Just wondering where Xabi Alonso got it all wrong. Is it from the lineup or the way he sets up his player to play? I don't know how they could be 3-0 down in the first half. These are things we love to see. Oh, Ramos! I was off target there by Goncalo Ramos. Could have been a fourth goal there. Nicely set up by Achraf Hakimi. But I was bodied away by Eder Militao. He wasn't having that from Goncalo Ramos. Federico Valverde. Pass to Carvajal. Oh, misplaced pass there. Luka Modric. Vitinha collects that. Backs to Donnarumma. Yellow card for Dani Carvajal as he fouls Bradley Barcola. Ah, that's a kick straight to the chest. Kylian Mbappé finds Brahim Diaz. Diaz on the right flank. Squares play. Shot from Valverde, but was blocked. Perhaps if Real Madrid tries more, shot from outside the box, hopefully they could get a rebound or a deflected ball into the net. Hopefully. Güler. Back to Valverde. Fran Garcia. That was blocked, intercepted, and Donnarumma gets that. It remains to be seen what it's going to look like on Sunday, as Chelsea is going to be waiting for Paris Saint-Germain in the final. And this is a Paris Saint-Germain that is aiming a quadruple this season. So Chelsea has won the Conference League, and we've got crops of young players who appears to be hungry, for success. But I just feel that game, Enzo Maresca needs to be more tactical. Else, PSG is going to, run riot on them. Cooling break, guys, for the players as they refresh themselves. Cooling break for the players. And both coaches use the opportunity to pass instructions to their players. Game has restarted now. To Dani Carvajal, to Valverde, to Carvajal, Güler. I think Güler reminds me of the way Isco plays when he was still donning the shirts of Real Madrid. He's got that low center of gravity, and ability to use the ball with both legs. Oh, Akimi is trying to set up Bakula, but was blocked by Eda Militao. Perhaps what Real Madrid has been missing in the first half. Another change for Paris Saint-Germain. Nuno Mendes is out as Lee comes in. Nuno Mendes is in player. Has been consistent with his display for Paris Saint-Germain this season. Corner kick for Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha. Oh, Lee. Back to Donnarumma. Valverde. Oh, foul from Brahim Diaz on Zaire Emery. Lucas Vasquez is coming on for Real Madrid. Rudiger. Güler. All right, the attendance for this particular match is 77,542 uh, people attended here in the MetLife Stadium to watch Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid. Large group of shirtless Paris Saint-Germain fans haven't stopped singing all game. And I think they could do with a FIFA official Powerade hydration break. Massive one for the fans of Paris Saint-Germain out there. And of course, fans of the Galacticos. It's a very high turnout at the MetLife Stadium. Of course, two big teams playing and two important teams in this Club World Cup. Vitinha. Zaemri. Bakola. I think with a few minutes, Eda Militao has come into this game. He's made a lot of difference in the defense in terms of tackling, interceptions, and duels won as well. Lucas Vasquez comes in. Luka Modric. Vasquez. To Brahim Diaz. Zaire Emery on Brahim Diaz there. What a flick from Brahim Diaz to Valverde. That's a cross, but what it was intercepted by Bradley Barcola. Lovely piece of skill from Brahim Diaz as he flicks the ball, beats two man to set up Valverde. Modric is going to take the corner kick for Real Madrid. Modric sends, I think, oh, what a header from Eder Militao. That was close. Didn't get the perfect direction to get that into the back of the net. As it appears, Donnarumma arrived late for that one. Vitinha driving through the midfield. Passes to Barcola. Back to Vitinha. Beraldo. Vitinha. Oh, good tackle by Militao. Militao goes up, tries a shot. It's parried by Donnarumma. Oh, Ashraf Hakimi lays up a pass for Bradley Barcola, dispossessed by Militao. Oh, what a goal from Goncalo Ramos. 4-0. What a goal, Goncalo Ramos. And a tribute to Diogo Jota. Oh, sad one. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota. Goncalo Ramos. Much respect to Goncalo Ramos. Paying a tribute to Diogo Jota with his goal. Real Madrid has been run to the ground with a defense of Antonio Rudiger. And of course, having Eder Militao coming on, as well as Dani Carvajal. But it appears little can they do to stop Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain successfully disgraced Real Madrid. Bradley Barcola. Lovely piece of skill from Bradley Barcola to set up Goncalo Ramos. Turns and finds the back of the net. The keeper couldn't do much there. 4-0, guys. Just wondering the kind of team Luis Enrique is creating. It's crazy, man. I must confess. It's crazy. It's crazy. 4-0, Goncalo Ramos scores the fourth goal for Paris Saint-Germain. And pays his respect to Diogo Jota. Amazing one for Goncalo Ramos. Bradley Barcola, 1v1 with Eder Militao. This is embarrassing, if you ask. And that's the final whistle, guys. No extra time. The referee has seen enough. Paris went through to the final of the Club World Cup. And they did that in a dominant fashion, elegant style, defeating Real Madrid 4-0. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea needs to be worried. Ask me. I think Chelsea has got a lot of work to do to contain Paris Saint-Germain in the final. And I think it's something the fans of Chelsea have been looking forward to, with the fact that coming through the Champions League with Paris Saint-Germain, eliminated Liverpool, as well as eliminating Arsenal, and trashing Inter Milan in the final. And, Chelsea are fond of the fact that, if a particular team is defeating other big teams, they wouldn't do that against them. But it's a good thing that they have been with Paris Saint-Germain in the final. Chelsea is waiting for Paris Saint-Germain in the final. And we hope to see how that is going to turn out on Sunday. I'll be here live to also do a live watch along as regards that match. So please stay tuned. And as well, I'm going to be doing a live watch along for the preseason friendly between Preston North End and Liverpool, hopefully. And that is going to kick off at Deepdale by 3 p.m. British time. The players exchanging pleasantries with themselves. Notable to see David Alaba encouraging his player, encouraging his teammates. Donnarumma is in good mood, and Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembélé as well. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate everyone for joining. If you haven't followed this page, please follow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked what I've been doing so far, please do so to like. And if you've got any thoughts or any comments as regards this particular match, drop your thoughts and let's see how we can dissect that and how we can improve on this live. I want it to be much more engaging and interactive. And with the help of you guys, we'll be able to do that. Hopefully, we'll be able to take this particular page forward. Thank you for everyone for joining, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And this is gonna be a goodbye from here, and we'll be meeting on Sunday, God's willing. Of course, subsequent content is going to be dropping on my page as well, reels and videos as regards latest transfer stories and different developments around the world of football. And I promise to continually, consistently update you as I'm chanced. Thank you so much for everyone joining, and good night wherever it is you're watching me from, or good morning wherever it is you're watching